following podcast has been brought to you by Banter Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, short of all ages, Ramblemania show proudly brings to you. It is this Ramblemania Tag Team Champions of the World, the Angel of Death 6XL, the Totally Evil One TJ the Great, and we are the Banter Club.
And of course, if you are not down with that, then we have got two words for you.
Damn. The AEW ones are hard. You ever notice that? NXT, AB. The only time it was easy was last week because, wow, dang.
Yeah, we did that one already. So
I know. Fuck, man. Fuck.
Team Taz.
All right, then fucking Team Taz.
Team Taz.
Can I come up with one better? Nope.
Who better?
Who better than Canyon?
Yeah. Brian Cage over here. Who better? But yeah, why not? Team Taz. They're relevant.
Brian Cage is not better than Canyon. Fight me.
Yeah, well, we'll never know, sadly.
Yeah.
We are here to talk AEW Dynamite.
It's a tragedy.
And there has been a lot of tragic news going along across the industry. Some good news too, but yeah. Let's go over to Japan real quick, shall we?
Okay.
And talk about our now former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Will Ospreay, who had to vacate the title.
Yes.
Due to a neck injury.
Yeah.
Suffered in his match against the homie Shingo Takai. Man. It's Ospreay, like, New Japan feels cursed.
Yes.
They have this COVID situation going on that canceled a bunch of their shows, and they got like 9 guys out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this situation with the title. Like, ever since they changed the title, Ibushi has it and then loses it on his first defense to Ospreay. And now Ospreay gets hurt in his first defense. It's like,
change the design.
Change it back, right? Do something. This is the wrestling gods telling you made a mistake.
That belt looks ugly as fuck.
It's, man.
It's a butterfly belt.
Yeah, but
I try to let it grow on me. Nah.
Yeah, it's not clicking.
Nope.
And now it has no holder for the time being. And Wolf. We were talking in the group chat earlier about who could potentially pick this title up. Hazel was saying he doesn't want Okada.
He shook. He's like, nope, no more John Cena. No John Cena. Somebody else, nope.
See, I wouldn't liken Okada to John Cena. I've been saying for years now that Okada is the LeBron James of this game. And what better time to put the Rainmaker back on top than a time where the company is in a bit of a struggle? Like, who else do you go to in a time like that?
How about doing
that? You go to your guy. You go to your guy. Is Okada not their guy?
I mean, Ibushi. Yeah.
I love Ibushi. And a viable option. I would not object to Ibushi. It would feel weird because you took it off him in his first defense, but I wouldn't mind it. But I mean,
I think it's time to let Randy Orton shine, which is Ibushi.
Man, we'll do Okada. I mean, like, again, New Japan has a lot to sort out even beyond the title because of.
Give me Jay White too. I want
Yeah,
all
Jay
the
White's
JY.
in there. We got a situation brewing. They got a real main event scene, so that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work out.
Shingo.
Yeah. Shingo, down the line, I would love for Shingo to be the guy with that. If I'm honest, Shingo's the man. But we'll see.
Yeah.
AEW Dynamite is on the move.
Yes.
January 2022, Dynamite will be moving to TBS.
Boo.
And TBS is in about, I think, 1 million more homes. It's a lateral move basically in terms of like home viewership. It's just that TNT was the more premium channel because it had the original content and the NBA games and all that. Whereas TBS had shifted toward like syndicated comedy content and shit like that. Like that, the biggest thing on TBS had been like Cougar Town and Conan for years.
And American Dad.
Yeah, basically those.
Every time I put TBS, they're giving American Dad.
Yeah.
Why?
But Conan is ending the show this year, and it seems like that could be an opportunity for TBS to rebrand because it originally was the Superstation, the home of the Braves.
Yes.
The original home of WCW.
Yep.
So, you can always tap into that nostalgic connection and, do something like that. It's
not the same. We wanted some fucking Nitro. That's what we wanted. we don't want Thunder and fucking Saturday night bullshit.
Well, it's interesting because now it seems like, because they said with this, Dynamite will be on TBS. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have their new show Rampage.
Yes, Rampage.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 1 hour show.
It's gonna come in August, I believe.
Yes, it debuts in August. It'll start on TNT, then it'll move to TBS alongside Dynamite. Mm-hmm. Tony Khan had originally said, the execs, they wanted him to make Dynamite 3 hours. They wanted him to add on an extra hour. And Tony was like, how about I just make another show and put it elsewhere?
But that's the truth because 3 hours of wrestling always sucks. I would have been like, look at the situation with WWE's and where their fucking writing is absolutely trash. And the one show that does good is fucking SmackDown, which is on Fox. And Fox is very happy because it's fucking a good 2 hours. It still has a lot of WWE rhetoric, which is annoying. But other than that, it's a pretty decent show. There's a lot of good wrestling. Roman Reigns is the fucking GOAT. Cesaro's finally doing shit. Like, Daniel Bryan's gone, but when he was there, he was fucking whooping ass. Chad Gable and Otis are hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You got the Dirty Dogs.
And even
Bianca
disregarding
Belair and
even disregarding Raw's quality or whatever, like objectively, going 3 hours hurt the show. That is a point you can look at it on any chart. That is a point where the ratings start to crater for Monday Night Raw. So 3 hours is not a good idea for a wrestling TV weekly show. And
I feel like shit because when I was younger, I was like, 3 hours, stupid ass.
I had remembered that one time that Nitro was 3 hours and it wasn't good.
See, with me, it was just like I was excited because I was like, oh, that's more Raw. I love Raw. Raw is awesome. The moment they did that shit, it was like, fucking, this shit is a drag. How long is the show? They don't know how to write 3 hours, bro. They just don't. Yeah.
But with that, they will still have AEW content on TNT. It'll be 4 yearly like TV specials. So like, the Fighter Fest and the things of that nature, I imagine those will be now yearly like mini pay-per-view specials on TNT. It's kind of like how WCW used to do the Clash of the Champions specials on TBS back in the day. So I like that sort of synergy. That's why I'm saying you could sort of tap into that old WCW nostalgia with the big TV on TBS and then those quarterly whatever TV specials on top of your quarterly pay-per-views.
TBS still feels a little off. I mean, it's cool, let's do it, but they have to rebrand TBS because TBS as a channel itself is like, ugh.
And it is interesting because technically, while like over the air, TBS is the channel. Like, if you don't have cable, you would have TBS, not TNT. So like for cord cutters, this is, I imagine, a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now AEW becomes even more accessible, but yeah, it's interesting to see where it goes. Like obviously, this is also a good thing because now Dynamite won't be getting bumped from its time slot for playoff games like it's going to be
Yeah,
over the next
yeah.
few weeks. Like next week, Dynamite's going to be on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So now with it being on TBS, it won't get moved.
Yep.
So this is in a way showing that, you know, Turner and Warner, they value AEW. They love what it's doing and the sort of numbers it's generated so far, and they see it as a part of their future going forward, as a major part of their content, which is good. Like
Mm-hmm.
pro wrestling in general between AEW and WWE for their respective networks has been showing its value in recent years. And if you're a fan of pro wrestling, that's only a good thing for the industry.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's good to see that AEW, apparently they got 8 figures off this deal. So
Shit.
it's good to see. You
All
love
right,
to see
fuck it. I'm down.
You love to see it. So yeah,
All right.
it'll be interesting to see what happens when Rampage debuts. I'm excited for that. And yeah,
Rampage is a fun name.
yeah.
Reminds me of like an old 90s video game and shit.
Yeah, like it sounds like the perfect sort of 90s, and it's an hour too, like a crazy type of 90s wildness show. Yeah.
Yeah. Shotgun Saturday night. Anyways.
Yeah, vibes like that. Yeah. Let's get to Dynamite.
So in order to get to Dynamite, we have to light the fuse
Yes, and bring the boom.
because it's
It's Dynamite.
we're gonna look this way,
Yes.
we're gonna look that way,
Yes.
we're gonna look up, up, down, down. And then we're gonna bring this straight up right here.
To you.
Let's banter.
AEW Dynamite, as always, from Daly's Place. I keep saying as always, but these they're gonna be on the move soon.
Yep.
But we opened this show with Christian Cage versus Matt Sydal on the last week, where Christian Cage laid out that open challenge, and Matt Sydal took it. He originally wanted it for a member of Team Taz, but you know, even though nobody from Team Taz took it, Taz still comes out here because he doesn't like either of these guys, as he mentions on commentary. Nope. And we even see how Team Taz killed Mike Sydal, Matt's brother, on Elevation.
But you know what's crazy? Like, when I first thought of this happening, I was like, yo, you going to interfere on my fucking Taz shit? I was enjoying that shit. Nah, he's here. So I was like, yo, I got no complaints no more. I'm good.
They heard you last week. It was like, nah, Taz is coming back. Don't worry about it. He's still involved. And Taz points out early on, I see Christian in there wearing that orange. Clearly, he's obsessed with me.
He almost hit him with that Mimi. Why are you so obsessed with me? Oh my god.
Christian cranked up the heel meter in this. They hit that clean break in the corner. He slapped Sydal, baseball slide, drop kicked him into the barricade. And then he's working him over with these backbreakers in the ring. Sydal's selling is really good, as it always is. Sydal breaks free on the third one, though, hits him with a Rana. He goes up top and gets the Meteora for a 2 count. And the crowd is chanting for both these guys as Sydal continues his comeback.
Both these guys.
We love these guys.
Yeah.
Sydal goes for the lightning spiral, but Christian cuts him off, hits another backbreaker. Then he hits the corner and goes for the spear, but Sydal's son flips him for a 2 count. Then he immediately tries to lock him in a straitjacket, but Christian is able to make it to the ropes. JR goes, Christian, he must be about 6'2", 6'3". Taz goes, he's 6'3", just an inch taller than me.
Go home, bro. You little
Go home, Taz.
You're a little shorter than me, bro.
He said an inch taller than me.
He's an inch shorter than me. I am not 6'3". Taz, you're an inch shorter than me. I am not 6'3". I am legit an inch taller than you. Christian is not. Not even close, man.
Christian is able to hit the spear. Folds Sydal up. He sold it great. Gets a near fall. Goes for the kill switch, but Sydal gets a knee. Goes for the Mariposa, but it's blocked. And then Christian is able to hit that kill switch.
Do you know what Mariposa means?
What?
Butterfly.
That's why he did that. That makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then Christian, after the kill switch, Taz is like, no, damn it, kick out. Because the whole time Taz is like, I don't like either of these guys. But, I hate Christian a lot more. So I would prefer if Seidel won this match.
Yeah.
So, but Christian won this match. So Taz is like, damn it. And then post-match, because, we didn't get him last week.
This goddamn song.
Hey, Christian, hey. And then, he's yelling at him. But then Ricky Starks comes out.
It's that damn song that he comes out to.
Revolution is televised.
Fucking. Like it's some ole. I'm just waiting for the ole.
Ricky Starks.
The revolution is televised.
And so Christian, you don't need to worry about Taz, all right? Ricky Starks is here front and center. Unlike all these flunkies out there in the crowd. Everybody boos him.
All of a sudden, we're flunkies. Fuck you.
He calls out his squad. And then Hook, Hobbs, and Cage hit the ring, and they kill Christian inside doll.
You imagine their names were Line and Sinker?
Hook, Line, and Sinker. But then, to make the save, Hangman Page hits the stage. He hands Ricky his beer.
Yes.
Yo, hold my beer. And then hits the ring to whoop some ass. And, he starts mixing it up with Cage. I like that they both reverse each other's finisher.
Yes.
Cage went for the drill call. Hangman escaped. But then Hangman goes for the buckshot, and Cage blocked it.
Gotcha.
So they were evenly matched until Hook ran in. And then the numbers game caught up, and it took down Hangman. And they jump him. And Ricky Starks is drinking his beer the whole time. Just not bad. So Hangman's definitely going to kill him. Because
I need a match between Cage, Page, and it needs to be in a cage. And somebody needs to get dropped through the stage.
God damn it. Speaking of Cage and Page.
Oh, my God. And it has to be on Rampage.
Oh,
yes!
God, yes. God damn it.
That would be a match for the ages.
Cage versus Cage in a cage on Rampage. God damn.
Don't forget, Page is also in that match.
Cage is in that. Cage versus Page on Rampage.
Damn right.
Book
Inside of a steel cage, somebody going through the stage.
That's the main event of the first show. It has to be.
the match of all the ages. I'm going home. I'm already home.
But yeah, talking about that. Like I said, I like that Hangman and Brian Cage are evenly matched, unless Team Taz interferes. That's the only way Cage has gotten the upper hand so far. Because even in that one match they had, Team Taz interfered and they jumped Hangman beforehand. And Hangman even said in his promo last week, how about you face me one-on-one, Cage, so we can really see who's the better man. We got the Varsity Blondes. Brian Jr., he's talking about, the Bucks bringing up his dad.
I'm not my dad.
Talks about how his dad was actually the reason he stayed away from wrestling for as long as he did, because all I knew was the dark side of the ring about my dad. But you, the Young Bucks, two family men, you guys helped me get into the business. And then Griff Garrison, he talks about, you guys came up to me in 2018 and asked me to help you with your merch stand. And I was just so happy to be around you and learn. And you were so, welcoming to me. But clearly you're not those guys anymore. So you need a reality check. And they promise.
No, the entire world needs a reality check. These guys been dicks since day one. What are you all talking about? What the fuck are you all talking about?
Well, I mean, Griff Garrison is like, they were nice to me.
Yeah, bullshit, bro. They've been dicks since day one.
That's what it is. They trick you. They're nice to you individually that one time, and then later on in life, they're dicks.
Yes, that's who the Young Bucks are. They've been this the entire
That's who
time.
they are. So they promise that they, alongside Julia Hart, who is with them now, because she's a 2-time national cheerleading champion.
Is she a Hart?
She's not one of those Harts.
Where did she come from?
She's a cheerleader.
Where did she come from? Why is she in a wrestling ring?
She's a wrestler now. And it makes sense that she's with them.
Where the listen, when I saw her show up on Dark, I was like, who the fuck is this? oh well, at least she's cute.
Yeah,
But
she's
then
the
I'm
girl
like,
that Britt Baker killed last week.
yeah, and then I'm looking around and I'm like, where the fuck have you been? Like, when the fuck did you start? All right, cool, fuck it.
Yeah. And now, from tag team work to tag team work, it is the Acclaimed versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston.
Oh.
So, of course, we got, Mox and Eddie come out first. And Mox, again, has Wild Thing, but this time they have changed it. It is the actual version that Onita comes out to, the version you hear in Major League.
Mm-hmm.
One with Joan Jett on the vocals.
So I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen because of the fact that I was like, wait a minute. Like, I feel like he meant to come out to this one low key because this is the one that, sounds like something from a stadium and shit. And I was doing that. I bumped into that because last week after the show, I was looking for the song Wild Thing. And I'm like, wait a minute. I heard the Joan Jett version. I'm like, this is the one that I remember from Major League.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait a minute. What if he meant this one? And Tony Khan's dumbass was like, oh, he wants Wild Thing? Okay, I'll get it. Fucking the Trogs over here. And then he's like, oh, wait, that's not the one he meant. Oh, shit.
All right, I'll get the other version then.
Right,
he just got the other version.
How do you just cancel that transaction you just made to fucking use that song? Oh no, it's a one day thing. We're gonna use this one now.
Yeah.
Damn, fuck, that's crazy. And then next week he's gonna show up to Tone Loc's version. Wow thing.
Listen. That'd be weird as fuck, but go for it.
Nah, imagine that's Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston coming out the Tone Loc. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, man. And he would have been, oh, this shit is crazy. I remember this shit.
Yo, we were listening to this on the block in 95.
And then fucking Moxley's over here coming out to the other version. When they come out together, they make a mashup.
Yeah.
Fucking hot mess, bro. Oh, man.
Then the Acclaim come out and
no, they don't. Then Onita comes out.
Imagine.
to the original Wild Thing. And nah, let me stop.
But the Acclaim comes out.
Oh, Lord.
And then they're spitting their bars. Max talks about Eddie's clothes. Says you look like, I ain't like his line about Eddie.
Go ahead, say his line.
You say you look like a pack of Newports.
Yeah.
But the end line was good, where he tells Renee to hit him up for some oral sessions.
And
then Bowens is like, he means the podcast. Way to step on the line.
Shut up. Because that's what fucked it up for me. It was like, but
nigga, I got it. Don't
give me a potato, bro. Just
and then AEW, the Acclaimed. Mox just runs in and kills Anthony Bowens.
Like, you better never.
He's not even the one that said it about Renee. It was Caster.
Yeah, it's like, y'all motherfuckers don't ever play with my wife. Never.
Eddie was madder about it than Mox was. He in the corner choking Max Caster out like, you talking about Renee?
Ain't that always the case, though?
Right?
The best friend is always like, are you better? That's my best friend. Yeah. If somebody told them, hey, Eddie, you haven't been in his hood lately. What?
What you talking to me?
Because he came out this week and said, wait a minute, I'm about to appeal to all my hoods. Each and every last one of y'all. Y'all gonna feel it today. I was like, oh shit, Eddie. God damn, bro. You came back for us.
Eddie was about it today.
He was about that life. Oh my God.
Yeah. He gets the hot tag to Mox out of the break. Mm-hmm. Mox is eating everything Max Caster throws at him, kills him with the German suplex. It's a big lariat, follows it up with a pile driver. They cut him off, though, hit a superplex and a crossbody from Bowens for a near fall. Eddie breaks it up. They go for the violent crown, do Eddie and Mox, but Caster cuts it off. And as the ref is checking on Eddie, Caster tosses in the chain, and he's going to use it, but Bryce catches him like, hey, don't you fucking... But then as Bryce is distracted with him, Caster comes in with the boombox.
Yeah.
But then Mox cuts him off, and he hits Caster with the boombox. Like, nah, motherfucker. You can't fucking cheat against Jon Moxley. He's going to take your weapon and then use it against you.
Yep.
You're going to feel dumb for bringing in the weapon.
You have to be like some type of beast for him not to do that.
Yeah. So Eddie wheelbarrows Caster into the paradigm shift.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets the win for Mox and Eddie. This was a fun round of comeuppance for all these shit that claim be out here talking.
Yeah, weren't they talking shit earlier in the show, talking about how like they're really the number 1 seed and yada 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 and all this shit?
Yeah, they were, and they did a song. They always do a song, but this week they did a song about Eddie and Mox. So, you know, they're those heels that are always talking shit, and this was one of those weeks where they get their comeuppance. And it was fun.
I'm gonna say something that sounds mad random. I miss Max Caster's weird little pedo stash.
Why?
I don't know why. Why it looked right on his weird ass. Like without it now, he looks like a prepubescent child.
Yeah,
like he just looks like a little ass kid. And back when he had that little pedo stash, at least there was something on his face. You feel me?
Yeah, he looked like somewhat of a man.
Now he looked like a baby.
We got Marvez. He is with
that's our boy, bro. You can't just that's our boy.
Alex Marvez.
It's the homie. That man has special powers.
Yeah, you know. He gets teleported to Chris Jericho and Dean Malenko.
Dean fucking Malenko. The first thing I thought about this was the Saskatchewan.
Marvez wants to scoop on if the Inner Circle is going to accept the Pinnacle's challenge, but Jericho is like, come on, Marvez. You know you're going to have to wait until later, just like everybody else. You get out of here before you anger the man of 1,000 holds. And Marvez backs up, and he looks over to Chris like, you still got 4 more than me. And Jericho looks back like, I forgot a few.
That's why it hit me. It was like, yeah. Whatever the Saskatchewan, what the fuck was
it? That's probably the one he forgot. The moss covered 3-handled Gredunzel.
the Gredunzel, yeah, that shit. What the fuck? Oh my god, hot messes, bro, hot messes.
Yeah,
that was good. It was good to see them together.
Yeah, it made me happy to see them together, stuff like that, and then the little callback.
That made me low key want a cruiserweight title.
Yeah, there is a rumor that AEW is finally gonna do my thing.
What
Trios titles.
That's cool. I want a cruiserweight title.
The whole fucking roster is cruiserweights.
So
I want a trios title.
they could call it the X something or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Just bring you work with Impact. Just bring the X Division title.
Yes, or something of that nature. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I like them titles where like you get to fight crazy.
Bring Josh Alexander over and have him wrestle Ray Phoenix or some shit.
Yeah. Get all the fucking flippy guys and have them wrestle.
We got Tony in the ring with the diddlers. The goddamn diddlers.
The damn diddlers and
Scorpio Sky and Ethan
Hawaiian shirts and oh my god! Can their shirts get any tighter, Ted?
Man, they're going for it with the fucking muscle shirts.
Like I'm wearing one of the tight ass shirts, but it's fine. Yeah. It's loose here.
Yeah. With them, it's
tight everywhere.
Yeah, they want you to see they work out and shit.
Yeah. They want you to see their vascularity through their shirts.
Yeah, they want, But Scorpio Sky, he says, I was a little stinger, just like everybody else. I loved Sting as a child. But
man, I was into Sting too. I never called myself a stinger. Fuck out of here.
A little stinger.
A little stinger.
But Scorpio says, time has passed and you are not the man you once were, Sting. So I'm warning you once, step aside or I will put you down.
Uh-huh.
And then Ethan takes the mic, details all the torture he has put Darby Allin through. After that attack we put you through, Sting, you couldn't be there for when we threw Darby Allin down the stairs. And look what happened after that, Darby. You lost the TNT championship. I can't take full credit for that. Miro, you're going to be a hell of a TNT champion. But I can't help but think after I threw you down the stairs, it's just a little bit my fault. Then he says, I'm here to take, you said, Darby, that TNT championship means everything to you. Well, I am here to take everything you love away, and I am promising to be the nail in your coffin. But then the lights go out.
And Sting said, I bet.
The snow falls in Florida. And it's Sting.
Nah, this was the quickest it's Sting ever.
Yeah, Tony was just like, Sting!
Yeah, that's it.
He's here. And Darby hits the ring with his skateboard, and Sting and his son get revenge on those damn dirty diddlers.
Oh my God.
And Sting, he sets up for the Scorpion Deathlock, and Ethan tries to stop it, but Darby prevents him, and Sting puts on the Scorpion, and he couldn't get down for this.
This was one of those moments where I swear Sting is the inner hood of Sting came out. They were talking all that shit. Remember, they were like, "You're not the same Sting you used to be." That shit rang through the halls. He did the Cody.
Yeah.
Then he walked. Then he walked to the whole arena. And he goes, "I bet." Turn the lights off.
I'm gonna show you right now.
Pulled up and said, "I'm gonna whoop your ass." They're like, "No, you're not. Turn around." Darby had a skateboard in hand, beat the shit out of everybody. And when they turned back around, it's Sting, whooping their ass too.
Yeah. And then they escape and they try to head up out the tunnel. But then the Dark Order is at the tunnel. Like, where you going? You trying to go,
Dark
huh?
Order is everywhere this week. God damn.
Yeah. So then they have to go off through the side and shit.
First it was Paige with the cage and the stage.
Yeah.
And now it's the whole gang.
Yeah, the whole squad.
Squad.
So,
bang,
from the squad, we go to the Pinnacle, having a fancy dinner.
Yep.
And, they talk about the challenge they issued to the Inner Circle. And MJF says, just know that if you do accept this match, it will be your last.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the Pinnacle, you're always on top.
Pause. Continue.
And they drink their wine and eat their filet mignon and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Are you forgetting?
What?
So the guy comes in, the guy who's pouring the drinks.
Oh yeah. The drink guy comes in. Yeah, talk about the drink guy.
They I guess he got him the wrong drink or something.
Yeah.
And he barked at him and damn near tried to kill him. And then fucking, if you were listening to, what's my boy's name? What was it? It wasn't. Was it Dash?
It was Cash.
It was Cash. Sorry, yes, Cash. Cash Wheeler.
Yes.
I believe is his new name,
yes.
which I will never learn. It's gonna be a problem forever.
Dax Harwood, bald, Cash Wheeler hair.
So it was the other one, the Dax.
Oh, it was Dax then? Okay.
Yes, it was Dax talking all the shit.
Oh yeah, at this point. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was Dax.
I mean, people talk different from when you're from different places, but bro, he was talking about we beat these guys off. Beating you guys off. You don't think we get tired of... Excuse me, bro.
I mean, listen, man.
You're just walking around beating guys off. That's what you do. That's what you do with your spare time. I mean, that's great if that's what you do, but you ain't got to bring it to my attention. That
I thought y'all was here to fight. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about beating guys off and shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You know when you get in trouble and there's like your oldest sibling or one of your parents looks at you and goes, okay, that's what you do. You're just going to be.
That's what you do.
You know what I'm saying?
You just gonna jump on the dresser, put all my shit up there.
That's what you're doing.
That's what you're doing.
You just gonna break half the shit in the house. Expect me not to whoop your ass. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're just gonna beat guys off. And that's what you're doing.
So
beating
from
people
that,
off. Get the fuck out of here.
We got Rebel, not Reba.
Yes.
Versus our AEW Women's Champion, Hikaru Shida.
I'm going to tell you right now, this match for me was a skip.
Yo, Rebel is literally wrestling in this match, and she still got the damn crutch. But yeah, this was nothing really happened in this. Like what you would expect. Like she's trying to sell the leg, but then Sheeta quickly takes her out. Then she shows she's faking. So then Sheeta takes out her own glove, goes for the lockjaw, which pisses Britt off. So then Britt grabs the belt and hops on the apron. And then Rebel tries to use the crutch, and she hits her with a suplex for a near fall. But then Sheeta just puts her in the stretch muffler, and that's it. And then Britt attacks her post-match and curb stomps her on the belt.
I didn't like how phony and slow-mo this match was either. Like, it was meh.
Well, yeah, it wasn't anything. It was an extended, far too extended, but a squash.
Yeah. And the whole time it was just like ugly looking. Like, there's been good squashes where the good guy looks good, and the rookie looks, like a rookie. But this shit was just like, sloppy.
This is just
nasty,
a squash.
gross, the wackest squash ever, bro.
A squash.
Nobody came out of this looking any different. Just fuck it.
This is whatever. It was fine.
This was a time killer. That's all it was.
Yeah. But after this, Kenny is in the locker room where the doc is checking out Orange Cassidy from last weekend.
He kicks out the fucking Orange Cassidy's best friends.
Yeah, the best friends are there with him, and they're like, all right, guys, you guys got to clear out. We got to talk to this man real quick. And then Chris Statlander walks right up to Kenny Omega like, I wrestle dude. You know what's up. And Kenny's like, nah, get out of here, Chris. You guys got to get out of here.
I was like, well, it's not NXT.
Chris Statlander about this life. All right. Chris Statlander has wrestled Nick Gage. She will wrestle you, Kenny Omega.
Oh Lord!
But they leave, the best friends, but the Doc stays. They're like, Doc, you can stay. We like you. And they sit and they sit with Orange Cassidy. They show him the footage, and they're like, hey, listen, man, I'm trying to speak to you now as an EVP, Orange. We need you out there. We need you selling T-shirts. We need you getting the cheers from all the kids. And here's a contract that you're gonna give up your spot in that three-way or double or nothing, but you're gonna get a title shot at some point in the future. All right, we're not gonna leave you out in the cold. All right, you're gonna be good. Just leave this match and recover and come back in the future. They give him the contract, and then OC very slowly rips it up. The whole time Don is like, oh, okay, and then when he rips up one half, he puts it together and starts ripping up the other half.
Yeah.
And then Don just thinks like, no, we get the point. We get the point.
Don looked at him like, that's what you're going to do?
You going to rip up the contract?
That's what you're doing? It didn't cost me a few cents to go get copies made. Like, you dead ass wasting ink and paper. You just killed some trees. Yeah. I thought you were a fruit. I thought you don't do these kinds of things.
And they give him another contract. Like, we knew you do that. So, but,
that's why we made that one out of recycled paper.
Yeah, probably. So Kenny's like, listen, Orange, you got hurt on a power bomb that nothing went wrong on. That's just the level of competition at the top here in AEW. Now, what happens if I put you on my shoulders and I hit that one-winged angel at double or nothing? That could be the end of your career. Or even worse, it could be the end of your life. So then they present him with that other contract and, think about it this time. Don't just rip it up.
Yo, Don Callis is an asshole.
Yo, they're such pieces of shit. Orange.
So first of all, he moves the ice bag to the other side of the shoulder. Orange Cassidy is like, you motherfucker. Like, yeah. He gives you that face, and then he shoves the new contract under his arm. He's just like... Why does he put up with these motherfuckers? I swear to God. I would have beat the shit out of both of these motherfuckers.
You gotta kill this man. Kenny said, I could kill you out there. Orange gotta kill this man now. You threaten me like that?
I would have given him this is something you can't understand.
But I actually really liked this. I liked all the subtext they used from the real life injury, how they weaved that in. I like Kenny being like, I'm trying to talk to you as an EVP. I thought this was all really good stuff.
I like the way that fucking Don Callis came off as the biggest asshole on God's Green Earth.
Oh, yeah, as usual. Don Callis is the biggest piece of shit in the universe. Just
Fucking, I just still see that big ass oil painting of him and Omega. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Inner Circle is here. Ortiz has got the mic. He says, talk is cheap, and I want to fight. He dropped the mic.
You know who he reminds me of? Crack. Yeah, y'all don't know Crack. Crack is a friend of ours. He's Ortiz-esque. Let's just leave it at that. The attitude is the same.
Yeah, and Sammy's like, you know what, Ortiz? I agree. I want to fight. And like I said before, this will never end. As long as the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle are in the same company, we will never stop until we get our rematch. And then you can't stop, won't stop. And then Hager says, there's no choice in the matter. Because if the consequences, if we refuse, are worse, we have to accept this. Because if we don't, we're no better than the Pinnacle. We're cowards.
He calls them some bitches or some shit.
Yeah, he says we're bitch made. We ain't like that. So Jericho takes the mic.
That's so weird to hear him talk like that.
Right?
Been hanging out with these boys too long,
right?
Bro.
It's like, I guess, Jake Hager been hanging out with all with all these dudes for too long.
We're not bitch made like these guys.
Yeah.
Since when do you use bitch made, bro? Since when? Let me not.
Correct context and everything. Shit.
Yeah. Jake Hager's been in the hood for too long. His wife must be going nuts.
Yeah, shit. But Jericho takes the mic. He's like, I just think about if all this was even worth it, if blood and guts was even worth it. Because we all went into blood and guts. We experienced that and we'll never be the same. As I was thrown off the cage, it was the most terrifying moment of my life. As I came inches away from the back of my head hitting that stage, and it would have been all over for me. Says, you terrified my family doing that to me, MJF. Because he asked, was it all worth it? But then I think of the revenge that I'm going to get on you. How I'm going to break your nose. And, put my fist down your face, and hell yes, it's worth it.
Man, not a goddamn person in this earth was afraid about that goddamn fall.
Yeah, no one was afraid for the fall.
Bro, you landed in some soft kush, bro. You good.
I mean, yeah, he did almost hit his head, but you all right. You all right. You good. You good. But they all say yes. Mm-hmm. And Jericho says
in unison.
Yeah, they say, you want to know our answer? And they all say it in unison. Yes. And Jericho says, if we can't beat the Pinnacle, then we don't deserve to be here as a group. Mm-hmm. Says, the Inner Circle is still alive. And once Santana comes back, he's going to show you that he's still alive. And come double or nothing, we are going to dance on your face and piss on your grave.
Gang, 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 gang.
And then, that shit. I love that works for as a babyface or a heel. Thanks, Steve Austin.
Safety.
This just works now.
Oh my God.
But
now we're going backstage with MJF's lawyer.
Yes, Tony's with Jade. Once again, talking about who do you want to represent you? And then Mark Sterling walks up and he's like, let me clear something up, Jade. I don't want you to work for me. I want to work for you. See, Matt Hardy and Vicky Guerrero, they already represent women in their groups, And Taz, he named his team after himself. So that's not going to work out for you. Meanwhile, Taz in the background like, hey!
You better not be talking shit about me. I'm gonna get my son Hook on you.
Yeah, don't let them.
I'm gonna get the powerhouse Will Hobbs.
Yeah, you don't want powerhouse Hobbs on your ass. Yeah, so Mark Sterling, he's like, I'm the best option, all right? And Jade is like, listen, you better exit state. What was your name? First of all, like I said before, I'll call you, but you don't interrupt my interview, all right? Exit stage left.
You know what I was waiting for?
What?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But
she looked like every week she wears an outfit that looks more and more like Storm would rock it.
Yeah.
Like every week, I don't know where she be getting these outfits, but dead ass Storm right there.
Yeah, she's Storm. But I think Mark is gonna end up being the guy she picks because like every time she tells him like get the fuck out of here, but he always tells her some shit that you might got a point there. Like she always pauses for a second, like He right though, because in this one he was like, this is like the second week you're sitting here with Tony Schiavone. When are you gonna get your sit down with JR? I can get you that, and that's what she was like. But then she told him, "Get out of here."
If I was Schiavone, I would have been like, get
the fuck.
Who do you do you think you are?
If only he was here, then I could use his memes.
Fuck. We can't use his music if he was here. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, he would have some different shit. We got the NWA Women's World Championship. Number 5 ranked Red Velvet versus
Red Velvet's so
Serena.
fine.
She is. She's gorgeous.
Why they do that to us, bro? She fine as hell. She's with Briscoe.
She's also become quite a good wrestler.
Yeah, no, that's like this match scared me. I was like, yo, wait a minute. When the fuck? Like, I mean, we've seen her before. She was doing good, but she's gotten so much better that it's like, whoa.
Yeah, like Serena is Serena. We already know her. Like I said, this is the workhorse women's title. And once again, this showed it in this match.
This is their IC / United States / TNT title.
Yeah, this is where they be going off. This is Serena's AEW return, technically. She was injured in the women's tournament last winter. And Serena, she tries to fucking send Red Velvet home right away.
Yeah, I was wondering where the fuck she went.
Yeah, she had a big finish early, and then they fight into the pip. We come out of that. They double down off the crossbody. Red Velvet makes the comeback. Serena locks her in the guillotine on the apron. Goes for a neck breaker, but Red Velvet pushes her outside. Follows it with a moonsault to the floor. She goes for just desserts, but Serena rolls her through. Hits a sunset flip, but then Velvet just sits on it for a 2.9. Plants Serena with the Uranagi. Goes for a top rope moonsault, but
Uranagi.
Yeah. Uranagi. Serena gets the knees up, hits her with a powerbomb for a 2 count. Goes for the Serenity lock, but Velvet makes the ropes. But Serena just pulls her in, locks her in the crab, and she tries to go for a figure 4 out of that, but Velvet rolls her up for a 2 count. They hit the ropes, but Serena drops her again, puts on a Serenity lock. Then she starts bashing her knee into the canvas.
Savagery.
So then Velvet taps, and then Serena gets the win. Workhorse women's title back in the game. A great match this was.
This shit, like, it woke me up a little bit to Red Velvet. You know what I'm saying? She's been getting better and better and better every time we see her. So good on you.
It's like we've talked about before. This is what AEW Dark is for, and those tournaments that they've been doing and all this stuff. Like, these women are young, they're developing, and we're seeing the fruits of that, start to show in these matches on Dynamite. Because, like we said, Red Velvet, she's come a long way.
Yep, badass.
Yeah. So we go to the back where our boy Marvez, he is with the bastard Pac. For some reason, he's from the Elite's locker room.
And why is he so angry?
Always just angrily storming around in wrestling gear.
Yeah, he's salty as fuck with his hair wet.
Yeah, he's like, I am sick of getting robbed of opportunity. He said they tried, they failed, and now I have my match. No one can stop me. Not the Young Bucks, not any of the elites. No, he said any of your little elitist pricks. None of you can stop me.
Elitist pricks. I'm like, what?
And then he asked Marvez, what fool bets against the bastard? Not me. I want him to win. I fucking love Pac.
He needs to go for that TNT title as soon as Miro's out of there.
Oh man, just get that's trios title. If they legit do a trios title, the fucking first team that should win that shit is Death Triangle.
Yep.
So we gonna just get some gold around Pac's waist.
Triángulo de la Muerte.
Yes. And now we got Anthony Ogogo versus Austin Gunn.
Yes, sir.
I wonder, are they gonna stop calling him the governor once he's done with Cody?
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know, because the governor.
All right, governor.
Yeah.
I guess because he's so fucking racist.
So Austin Gunn rushes him immediately, starts hitting him with them Billy Gunn rights. He throws fucking punches just like his dad. It's crazy. But Ogogo immediately cuts him off with the gut punch. But then Austin gets up. And I believe this is the first time that someone actually like gets up from the gut punch and doesn't immediately die. So then Ogogo's like, "Oh, you alive? Okay." So Ogogo hits a second one. And now he's coughing up blood as poor Austin. And Bryce, he's looking at him and he's gonna stop it. But Austin grabs his hand. He's like, "Nah, don't stop it. I still want to go." So he works his way up. But then Ogogo, he hits him with a pop-up punch. And that gets the KO win. And that's it. Yeah. Once again, Ogogo, the American flag is over there in the corner because Cody came out with Austin and put it in the corner. And so Ogogo grabs it.
That shit was silly.
This whole shit was silly because like
Yeah.
they ain't even want to go full on with the anti-American shit. Because Ogogo just took the flag and kind of just was like, threw it back at Cody.
He was gonna rock his his Union Jack, and then Cody went and had his flag. No, my flag's better.
Yeah.
My flag. No, my flag's better. No, my flag. Yeah. Fuck your flag. Take your flag. And it's like,
and it's like, I get it. You don't want to like actually have him desecrate the flag because that'll probably like really get him some fucked up kind of heat. But like, maybe that's why you don't do this angle.
not in 2021. Get that shit the fuck out of here.
Maybe that's why you do something else.
Yeah. It's a corny situation. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
Next.
It is what it is. In terms of this match, like I love what they're doing with Ogogo.
Oh no,
just like his matches and shit.
Yeah,
like
he's
making him look like a monster.
He punches people, they die.
Yeah, like that's cool. Like, can't we just like all that shit is cool? This anti-American shit, keep that over there.
That shit need to go home, all the way home.
Yeah. Anthony Ogogo killing people is great.
Mm-hmm.
But off of that, we got Marvez with the boy Frankie Kazarian.
Mm-hmm. This shit hurt my heart.
Yeah, before anything, CD walks right up, Christopher Daniels. They share a moment, share a hug, and the CD walks off.
Yeah, basically they're like, "Is it true what you're gonna do? Are you really gonna retire?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and he just like, I ain't even got shit to say.
Yeah,
shakes Kaz's hand and just peace. And then he understands. He's like, he's a big boy.
Yeah,
and it's sad though.
He says, wherever CD goes in this future, I'm going to support him all the way. But, last week I lost more than a wrestling match. And he places the blame on the entire elite and promises, I'm going to teach you about loss. Because now you are dealing with a bomb you can't defuse, a gun you can't unload.
Woo!
That ain't a threat or a promise. It's the gospel as spoken by Frankie Kazarian.
Bars.
Frankie spitting bars.
Fire, son.
But we knew this. Remember he rapped against Max Caster?
He got bars. My son got
Frankie,
bars.
Frankie about this.
We always knew Frankie was a thug. We've done watched this man from TNA.
Yeah, when he had long hair.
Yeah, corny Kaz.
Yeah.
To like fun-loving Kaz, to like serious Kaz, to like heel Kaz, face Kaz. We've seen all the Kazes. And then this Kaz is like grown, grizzled vet Kaz. Man, it just hurt to see this. This shit made me. And then you saw so we took back what we said last week because look at that man's eye, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Christopher Daniels' eye is fucking gross looking right now.
Yeah, his eye is in bad shape. It got wrecked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I understand why you cut away.
Sucks though, because they didn't get to have that.
Yeah, it's sad, but I get it. You had the tense of it. Yeah, I get it. You got Sammy dicking around with signs.
Oh yeah, what was up with that?
But again, this is actually a serious one. Once again, he says the Pinnacle are overconfident and foolish. Challenging us. But only the dead truly know the end of war, and the inner circle is far from dead. At Stadium Stampede, they have the home field advantage, and they promise they're not going anywhere. Sammy dicking around with signs is a Dynamite pastime. I love it.
He just
Yeah. Especially when it's serious, because
yeah,
he's just the whole time stone-faced.
mad angry. Just
Yeah.
it's your fault. On some, this is your fault.
Yeah. And now
he's the best. He's the best.
Best man. The new TNT champion, Miro, is here.
The new Jimmy King.
Yes, he is the bestler.
Better than all the wrestler.
Indeed. The first thing he says, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
That was some rapper shit. That shit had me rolling.
OD. And then he's like, I want to thank Jesus Christ for watching over me and giving me the strength to destroy my opponents.
Oh my God. That was some straight up rapper shit. That was hilarious.
Says Darby was talking all that shit on the internet. And look what happened. Says, like I said before, if you have what I want, it's done. It's mine. But he says, Darby, I forgive you. That's his thing. If you're talking shit about Miro, he gonna whoop your ass, but he gonna forgive you afterwards.
Yeah. Ask his little buddy.
Kip Sabian.
Damn, yo, he's hurt for real though.
He hurt for real. So I imagine when he comes back, he coming for revenge. But he says, Darby, I forgive you. You go home, and then the crowd starts chanting for Darby. So then Miro's just like, there's your Darby. Right there.
Yeah. So when he did that, I was just like, yo, that was cold.
Miro, this whole promo was
on point, bro.
Veins.
Yo, on point, yo. I was like, yo, this man is crazy. He was wilding. He was wilding. And when he said that line right there, I was just like, nah, this man is on some other type of time, bro.
Yeah. Says, next week I got a new challenger for my title and he's going to destroy them. But then that challenger shows up, Lance Archer. He's here.
Everybody dies and it's now or never. Because I ain't going to live forever. I just want to live while I'm alive. Everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
Well, he continues to have ice in his veins because
boy, Archer gets the mic. He's like, Miro, you're in there talking about being the beast. I've been the beast around here where you were still trying to get a day to yourself.
Damn. Bars.
Promises that May 30th, I'm going to take that title and I'm going to make you my Bulgarian bitch.
Oh,
and
but
then
that retort.
And then Miro, he says, oh, yeah, like I haven't heard that before. Archer, you're always bringing out the old man to hold you back, but nobody can hold me back. No one could hold me back from taking that TNT championship. And I promise, if that old man gets too close to me, there's no yoga in the world that's going to save him from what I do.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
I'm like, yo, Miro is wilding right now.
And he keeps wilding.
He's like, yo, he said, you said everybody dies. And you know what? That's true. But I'm going to make sure you die first.
Violation. I was like, nah. Stop. Chill. Chill, man. God damn.
I fucking love this segment.
Oh, man. Somebody gave Miro a cup of piss and vinegar before he walked out here because he was full of that shit, nigga. He was going to have, bro. I was like, God damn, bro.
This was two big tough dudes talking all the spicy shit in the world. And the best part about it is I fully believe both of them will back that shit up. That's good pro wrestling.
And you want to know what sucks the most out of this situation? Vince had both these motherfuckers and let them go. Ha! Look what you did. Imagine if you had all this spicy ass heat right now up in your company. Your company wouldn't be in the shape it's in. You would probably be able to fill 3 hours of Raw with these motherfuckers. Shit. God damn. Oh my God. The shit talking was out of this world. You could have made
Raw fucking Rusev standing in the ring just tearing down the roster for 3 hours.
Fuck it, bro.
He was on a different type of time in this promo.
And fucking Vance Archer over here. Remember Vance Archer? Here he is. You fucking tossed his dumb ass out too. And now look at him. Great.
Jake Roberts is his manager.
Yep.
And he don't even need him to speak for him no more.
No.
That's how good he's gotten on the mic.
Yep. Fucking Jake has literally just been there as exactly what fucking Miro said. Hold me back. That's all he is.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit. Nah, don't get spicy. Chill. Yeah. Sit down. Sit down. I don't want you getting into this bullshit before the match.
And I loved it.
He was,
It genuinely felt like Jake was the only thing that prevented these two from going right then and there.
Yo, it's the conviction in his words too. When he was like, yeah, tell that old man to hold you back.
Yeah.
Nobody can hold me back. Fuck out of here.
Because that shit, if he get too close to me, there's no yoga in the world that'll save him. I promise you that.
Oh my God. Doesn't he wrestle Dante Martin next week?
Yeah, he's gonna wrestle Dante Martin next week.
He's gonna kill that kid, bro.
Yeah. His brother's already on the show. He gonna be on the show too.
He's gonna kill that poor kid. God damn, bro. That shit is sad. Unless I hope Archer goes and saves his ass, because god damn, he's gonna kill him. Fuck. This is Miro full of piss and vinegar, and he went jamon con queso during this entire fucking this segment was badass, bro. Damn, you. Hell yeah.
And that will take us into the main event. AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Varsity Blondes, #1 ranked, taking on the Young Bucks. The Bucks are coming out, of course, on maximum dickishness, rocking them DR1s once again.
Fake ass.
And the Blondes start hot, but the Bucks take over. And then fucking Matt tags Nick in. And then he guides him all the way across the ropes. They walk across the ropes.
What was the point of that shit?
Right. And Don Callis is like, look at the athleticism. And JR is like, what the hell?
Why is she? You know what I like too, when they were doing the entrance and they were wearing the furry headbands or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then they give it, they do the Bret Hart, but they give it to fucking Michael Nakazawa.
Nakazawa's in the crowd like,
yeah, stupid. Yo, I love these dickheads, bro. I swear to God, these dickheads.
All of them are all playing their roles perfectly, because Brandon Cutler being a young boy makes me laugh every time.
And the fucking Michael being their QT. Oh my God. Stupid, bro.
But the Blondes are starting hot. Bucks take over, and Matt does that spot, and then JR talks about the Bucks bringing up Brian Pillman Sr. And, he says, even you can't condone that, Don. And then Don, of course, instantly condones it. He's like, that's what you call psychological warfare, all right? They're the best tag team of the last 5,000 years. And then, the Bucks are laying in the boots on Pillman.
Wouldn't that be Jurassic Express?
Yeah, I think Luchasaurus would disagree, but, take that up with Don Callis.
Oh, my God.
Pillman fights back. He super kicks Nick for a near fall. Matt puts in the Scorpion Deathlock, but Excalibur calls it the Scorpion. And Don, this is how you know Don Callis is a Canadian. He immediately says, sharpshooter.
You better not.
These Scorpion sharpshooter. Bret Hart's move.
Bret Hart would kill you. Even though, wasn't it one of the Guerreros that actually invented the move?
I think so.
Crazy.
As far as I know, like Bret and Sting don't care either way. They're both cool with each other. Yeah. But yeah, a Canadian is gonna be like sharpshooter, no Scorpion.
Well, I wish before they whoever it was made that fucking move. I wish they would have came up with a Spanish version of that name, because
so then
I would have been on that shit every time. It's none of that, it's a this.
Yeah.
It's like whenever I see a gory bomb and they call it something else. That's a fucking gory bomb.
Yeah, it's a gory bomb, gory special, whatever you want to,
Swagori.
Yeah. But after this, Nick gets the hairspray in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But Julia
it's
Hart
not hairspray, it's cold spray.
Yeah, cold spray. Whatever.
It's for when you have fucking tense muscles and shit.
Yeah. That's what they said. Yeah, because. But fucking Brandon is always spraying it on their head.
I don't. That man is special.
But Julia Hart snitches on him. She's hey, he using the thing. And Knox is like, hey, get the fuck. And, he throws it out. But then as Knox is distracted, they toss in another one.
Yep.
And then Matt just goes right up to Julia Hart and sprays her right in the face.
Asshole.
Julia Hart had the best reaction in the tweet. She tweeted the SpongeBob gif. My eyes.
Did you see her though? She was like, it's great, man.
Yeah. So then Matt gets the sharpshooter once again. Nick gets the face buster in the ring. Mm-hmm. And then he locks it and cinches it. And then Griff tries to come in and stop it, but he can't. And Pillman taps. And the Bucks win.
Yeah.
And Callis and Cutler, they're in the ring and they're celebrating. But then Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston.
Yo, wait. The way that it would, they're celebrating, right? As they are celebrating, you just see two men walk in the ring, and it's so seamless that it just feels like
casually.
Just everybody celebrating. That's what we're doing. We're just celebrating it. Yeah, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck are these two doing here? They're not a part of this. Oh,
Don Callis is the first to notice, and he books it. He gets out of Dodge.
Yo, they were just chilling there. Like, you just imagine, bro, you chilling on the block, right? Mackin, you with your squad. All of a sudden, you turn around, your squad's not there, and it's the ops.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I was like, no.
It's like the end of Warning. You got a red dot on your head, too.
Oh shit. Bah, bah.
That's what happened. And Mox and King, they strike. They beat the Bucks down. They both get choked out. And then he's been trying for weeks. He ran up in the trailer. They weren't there, but he got them now.
Yep.
Eddie, he goes to the feet and he takes these men's shoes. He takes the Young Bucks sneakers.
Fam, run your shoes.
Run those.
Give me that. He doesn't just run their shoes. He grabs Nick Jackson's socks for some weird reason.
He takes the socks in his pocket.
I'm like, why? What? Now in the hood, see, the point is they make you walk home barefoot.
Yeah.
You feel me? They beat your ass, and now it's gonna hurt to walk home.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
you've been beaten physically and psychologically.
Exactly. And now they're gonna take your shoes and probably sell it on eBay.
Yeah, them shoes gone. All right. Eddie had a connect already. All right. He was set up.
Santana said he had a connect for him too.
Oh, Santana got all right. See,
yeah,
he got several connects. These shoes are gone.
And if he would have hit me up, I would have been like, yo, I work in 2/5, bro. You know how many niggas?
Yeah, see. Eddie got many avenues in which to sell these sneakers. You ain't getting them back.
Eddie, you good, bro? You good by
Eddie,
my book?
Eddie straight.
Let me know. Hit me up, bro. I got you. Whatever you need.
Yeah. And Mox, he before he was like, Eddie, why you stealing his shoes? This time you're like, fuck it, I'll steal his shoes.
See what I'm saying? That's what I was saying about Eddie came back to the hood right quick, because I guess somebody must have complained to somebody. You imagine there was like a human resources for like the hood and shit. Yo, I don't know, but this man is acting hella sus, bro. He not acting like he from the hood no more. He over here acting all sorts of, and they're like, all right, we'll take that into consideration and we'll let him know. Yeah. And 5 minutes later, they said, what about me? That I'm not what? Oh, nah, it's beef.
Let me show them right now.
It's 98 in my life. Always. Forever. Fucking Nori, DMX, Jay-Z, everybody came out with some fire shit. In 98. Shit, Usher was out here singing My Way in 98.
Straight like that.
Oh my God.
And
there were so many bangers in 90. Remember fucking, God damn. That was just one of, but I was a little kid. That's why My Way appealed, because they had all the colorful suits and shit. Fucking Tyrese was in it.
Yeah, it worked.
Then as I got older, I'm like, no, DMX.
That's the real shit. But yeah, that's AEW Dynamite. It was a fun show.
That shit was funny. Fire match between the women. By that I mean Serena Deeb and Red Velvet. I fucks with it. Varsity Blondes did the damnedest here. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that made it was obviously Mox and Eddie Kingston. They went ham. And speaking of going ham, again, Miro. Jesus Christ, bro. What the hell? How'd you come up with all of this hot, spicy content? My man went in, bro. He just had a reply for everything. For everything. It didn't matter. He had a reply. Fucking, oh my God. Like, that shit was crazy. Of course, we can't forget the Inner Circle. Talking all they shit. Jake Hager must have been chilling in the hood for a little too long. Santana Ortiz done invited him to too many cookouts.
Yeah. He's too ingratiated.
You feel me? Like, he's learning shit. He's not supposed to know how we talk.
Yeah. He was way too on point with that.
Yeah, too clean. He said that shit right.
Yeah.
Tell me, would you like some cold spray for your back?
Yeah.
Oh man, this was a decent show. There was a few little things here and there where I'm like, could have done that better.
Yeah. This was mainly we building toward Double or Nothing with this show. Like they did. Mm-hmm. It's like you said last week, like, where's the build for the world title match? This week they did that. And they, they did a few other things here and there. And like the world title match I thought was good, but the Cody stuff is like
I didn't like that Rebel match, man. That shit was, I know it was supposed to be a squash, but it was mad slow and like it went on too long for what it was supposed to be.
I feel like it was long enough to offend me.
I was just like, get that shit the fuck. Get it out of here, bro. I don't want it. Fucking.
I was like, this better be like 3 minutes with a gimmick or two, and that's about what it was.
Yeah, like, get this off my TV. Like, I feel like it wasn't necessary.
It wasn't. Because you already did that thing with Britt and Sheeta. You could just do more of that. Like, I don't mind seeing Rebel do gimmicks, but we didn't need to see it.
Nah, this shit was
because I love me some Reba and Dr. Britt, but you can do better with them.
And two, it's like it was such a slow pace, blah crap, man. It wasn't. It was not good. It was.
Rebel's strength ain't in ring. It's gimmicky shit because she's hilarious. But yeah, that's our show.
Anyways, Tevin, this was a great episode of AEW Dynamite. You gotta tell these people where to find us.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show and at Banter Club Podcast. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania, Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. And of course, find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club, where we and the wrestlers and podcasts we associate with post all our goings on and all the shit that goes down. As far as the audio goes, we're everywhere audio is found. That is Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast, everywhere your podcasts are found. Just search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. And the visuals, of course, are right here on YouTube. And when you come here, you find, God damn it, I'm tired. You like our videos. You subscribe to the channel. You click the bell so that when the new content drops, it goes straight to you. And that's for me personally. Find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. Find me at on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8.
That's a problem. Why am I remembering we do this shit too much? Oh god damn. Yet mine I stayed to this day like, well, it's usually when I'm tired that I fuck it up. Anyways. You can find me on Instagram at the number 6, the letter X, the letter L, that is at 6XL. You can find me on Twitter at SIIXX, ain't I great, that is at SIIXX. You're all ready. See, we got this shit. It's scary, bro. Oh man, tell me, we got to leave these beautiful people on the tube of the U and everybody listening around the world on audio with a little something called Too Sweet. And a good fight and a good night. Spicy big man.